Hello guys and welcome to a new Steel Division video today by me Vulcan. Today I have for you a 4 vs 4 on Sainte-Mère-Église Duellists, and my lord, is this going to be a cluster today. I wasn't expecting to play this 4v4, but Diego and Nico joined my team and I made it into a 4v4, so here we are. It's going to be pretty crazy. We got a lot of units that are going to be flying about all over the place, and I have no idea how it's going to go. So I'm playing the 2nd Armoured French Division today. Going to be rolling out with the double Spahis at the start, so I'll take this the right side, I guess, since Nico and Capcaven are going to be taking the centre and Diego on the left. So yeah, we'll do our own thing on the right side here, and I'm going to be playing at pretty close range with these M8 Spahis in these tree lines, so that's going to work out okay. We'll bring up an M4A or M3A3 command as well with us, and I'll also bring up some infantry along the way. Now I am still a little bit ill. I'm getting there though, so hopefully my voice will hold up throughout the game and I won't be too snotty and all that good stuff. So yeah. We'll see, but yeah, generally I've been okay, and we're getting there. It'd be good to just be back on form, back at the point where I can just pump out videos again, because at the moment I'm kind of going like a day at a time, and it's quite draining when you do it like that. I'd like to get ahead of myself, and at the moment it's very hard to. So I'm going to use some Spahis on this left side. I'm going to try and get them up pretty far. And we're also going to use some like voltages to maybe push up a little bit as well. And I'm also going to bring up an AT gun on that side. I guess I'm going to need a command infantry with that as well then. So we'll do that. We'll unload that like here. I'll get the command infantry to come up there as well. And that's pretty much us good to go. We're going to keep these M8 Spahis on this right side. And we're going to try and push up through here, where it's kind of enclosed. You do have the risk of running into AT guns and stuff, but we'll have to wait and see when that actually happens. I'm going to bring in a Spahis just to sort of lead the way through some of these tree lines, just to make sure that I can see any AT guns that get in my way. So I'm thinking that we go down this road here. Pretty sure that's the fastest route up there. So that's why I'm coming all the way over to this far right side. Okay. So as the game continues, I'm planning to bring in like the M4A3 and M4A2 combination. These M4A2s with the 2-star veterancy are really, really nice. I've also messed around a bit with my AA tab in this division. Now bringing in the Bofors in Phase A. And I've also got access to M16s in Phase B. So I've decided to bring those in because they're relatively cheap. Like 80 points a piece for all of my AA throughout the game. The other thing would be mortars. You can play this sort of division around the mortars early on and try and use like solely Stuarts rather than these M8 Spahis. But I'm going to go for the M8 Spahi push in this one. Try and get the veterancy on target of maybe AT guns at close range, and then we can just demolish them with the 50 cals before they even kill us back. So that's what I'm going for here. Hopefully this is a decent way. I'm just going to make sure these are all going the most convenient way, because that AT gun was most certainly not. Alright. So far, so good. The real challenge will be when we see what we're up against, and then trying to play around that, because we're up against 12th SS Panzer, 21st Panzer, Panzer Lehr, and 352nd Infantry. 352nd Infantry is probably the easiest for us to push against. 12th SS is probably the hardest due to the Boyd's Firefly, so if that's a thing, then we could be in trouble. Right, let's unload these chaps, we'll move forwards. I'm then going to bring in some reinforcing voltages, just because I need something to hold the front line if all my armor dies. I'm going to unload those guys there, and we'll have those guys run across. Cool. Time to push up, I think. Trying to get those guys out of line of sight. We'll just make the M3A3 follow those guys. I'm going to need a tank here, I think, just to clean up the half tracks. I'm going to have to fall back from that. And my half track actually died. That's not good. I'm going to bring in the Nueva here. As if we didn't find the kill, like, immediately. It's crazy. Oh, well, we took out that half track. That's a good start. I'm going to bring across my Spahis. Just have them run straight across. And I'll keep these M8s in a position to the right here and on this side. That's not good. They can see my AT gun there. Might be time to bring up a mortar or something to deal with that MG42. Is that a Puma? I'm guessing it is. I don't know how we missed so many shots then, but there we go. The internal fragments on the M5A1 is not good for us. And my AT gun didn't fall back. Not sure what it was doing. I definitely gave it an order to go here, didn't I? I'm not being crazy. So ideally I want to get line of sight onto that Puma again. Break through that right side. Alright, so far so good. I'm bringing up a mortar. Might bring over my M5A1 over here with the supply vehicle, though we don't have supply until later on. A little bit worrying. Losing my recon there is not nice either. Right, what I need to do then is get one of these to come back around this way, I think. Oh, that's not good. Might have been better off keeping my units in the half track there. Get up a couple more Stuarts. I'm gonna kind of try and get around the edge of this tree line here. Maybe we can take out that half track. There is the airborne parrot here from Cap Cavern though, so might be okay anyway. Alright, that's job done there. And now we just need to engage this Puma. Nice, we got him. It's really good actually. Track wheel damage is good. Get up into range of that. Getting off the Panzer track is good as well. Really good actually. Good. Alright. Not bad. We just need to take out the Puma that was here. So I might actually bring across my Spahis. And we'll continue to push with the M3A3 here. We got double M5A1 coming up though, so maybe we don't need to bother. Yeah, let's just keep pushing here. Seems my teammates are doing okay as well, but we're making quite a lot of ground on this right side at the moment. We just got to keep the momentum up in the early game so that in the late game when they get all of their big tanks, we're in a decent spot. I need to continue to reinforce this as well. I'm probably actually going to bring in my M10 to this far right side. Track wheel damage. Might be able to get a second shot off there. That'd be good. Yes, nice. Make sure we take out the Puma. Good. I took out a new Panzerstreck, which is nice as well, on this right side. And our little Stuart group has broken through. And this is why you bring recon, because it's done me a lot of favors so far. I'm going to bring up the last two Stuarts there. We have a lot of infantry, so I'm not particularly worried at the moment. Cool. Should be able to pin these guys down pretty quick. That is some Panzergrens. Try more to those, maybe. Nice. Well, we take them out. That's fine. It works too. Spahis was destroyed. Not sure by what. Actually quite scary. I have no idea what killed that. We've just moved into phase B. There's something in here that I don't know about either. Oh no, that was just my mortar. That's silly. Alright, let's continue forwards with this new IVIR, and we'll get the M3A3 to continue up. Nice. It was probably the half track there actually that killed it. We're going to have to bring in some heavier tanks because they've saved up for a Befehl Panther. So I'm going to go ahead and hide. We took out the Panzergrens, that's a good start. And I'm going to bring in AT guns all over the place. That's pretty much all I'm going to buy from now on. Let's get this M5A1 to travel to the left side. I have the Nueve. Try and run across here. I'm going to push towards the mid with all of these. Stuarts. We do have the M10, but it's not going to be in the right position, I don't think. Let's bring up some more AT guns. Nice, the airborne powers there, taking out the Panzerwerfer. Cool. Alright, we made a lot of ground here. Get those Nueve through to this compound. Make sure to move our Spahis up. Nueve on the right side getting killed off. To be expected, honestly. I think we're just going to have to rely on Sapirs now. I'm surprised this Voltager wasn't using its Zuka earlier. Maybe it just wasn't in the tree line. Who knows? Cool. Well, at least that's a threat now. And what I might do is try and get these M5A1s over here. And we might try and like just spam that Panther to death. Okay, not bad. We're in a pretty damn good position here. That's probably worth the kill, I think. Relinquishes a little bit of pressure on this right side, but I think we're okay. So ideally I want to sort of try and get as many of these as possible to line up and pop out, try and kill this Panther. Yes. Die. He did not like that. He just surrendered. Oh dear. That is how you deal with a Panther. The Stuart push is real. Wow. Okay, well we got an Opal Blitz munition here, so we'll use that to fix up our M3A3. That was spectacular. I love that. That was very cool indeed. Right, now we just got to be careful of the next one that pops up. So we're just gonna hide again with all of these. Get a crossfire going. It's the best thing I can do. Just bring in more anti-tank guns. Just try and get side shots onto those Panthers. It's the only way that I can defeat them. Oh, superhero's gone. Oh, it seems we're doing pretty well here. The early pressure that I put on this right side has been absolutely insane. Oh, that's actually just a Tiger. Okay. Let's try and get some of this infantry up. Let's further back. See like this Voltager squad. Wow, look at this concentration of armor here. It's pretty crazy. Surprised they haven't pushed further. Skeeting gonna get away from the Focke-Wulf there. Oh, multiple planes converging. Let's maybe bring in a Spitfire of our own, just to help out maybe. Oh, never mind. Looks like it's all sorted. Let's have the M5 half-track here continue that way. We'll have this one go up as well. This is more sapeurs, I think. And that is the Tiger. I'm gonna need more spy on the right side, I think. Oh, nice. That was probably a kill onto like a pack 40 or something. Oh. So I'm going to try and get these jeeps up into a position where I can put 2 6-pounders into this tree line. Like so. And meanwhile, what I'm going to do is get all of these tanks, come over here, and create a little Stuart group that can push through into these Boyd Shermans. Oh, ammo storage hit. That's good. Let's get the shots on with the 57. The one here. Yep. Cool. We're almost there with these 6-pounders, so that will be good. I'm going to bring up both of these M4A2s to the right side, because if I can get them behind this tree line, it's going to be very hard for them to advance. The bounce. Oh, the griller. Oh dear. Alright, well. Good job, AI. If I get the M4A3 in time up here, I can probably kill off the Tiger. Before it recovers. There we go. Good stuff. Alright, now we just need to take out the griller. And then we can get out of the way of this pack 40 that's trying to get in line of sight. Meanwhile, it's time to bring in the M7s. Time to get these Stuarts ready to go as well. Look at that blob. It's going to be terrifying. Oh, they also bombed them. Oh, it's so good. I really want to continue to push though, but this mod is kind of a problem. Oh, never mind. Not anymore. Time to blob forwards and try and kill those tanks. With the weapons jammed there, that griller is just moving forwards willy-nilly. Let's just get a Spitfire to come over, because I feel like they're going to try and do some serious damage there. I really want to take out this Boyd Sherman. and that hasn't worked at all. I guess I could like bomb the Panzer IV and rush that. We don't really have enough to rush it anymore. I'm just gonna continue with my idea on this right side. Although bomber is probably a quicker idea to take out the Pack 40. Though there is a Jagdpanzer now. Never mind. That's the end of the game. Lost track of time. 21 minutes and 35 seconds. Pretty solid game. 1,755 kills to 880 losses. Cap Cavern doing very well with his 1,840 kills to 360 losses. On the opposing side, C. Philip. Unfortunately, his Panther kind of got overran by the amount of Stuarts and stuff that I had. He focused my M10, which was the correct thing to do. He just had to hope that I didn't overwhelm his Panther that quickly. But it was his mistake to let it get too close, and that he did. So, yeah. Got overrun. And that's why you keep your blob concentrated, as the French. That was pretty epic. The AT gun was the one to pick up the kill by the looks of things. Is that the only Befelled Panther we killed? It must have been. The M4A3 sniping that Tiger E. Losses went to the Befelled Panther. Did manage to kill quite a lot of my stuff. Panzer IV took out one of my M5A1s. This Befelled Panzer took out another one. But that is it. That was a pretty fun game, honestly, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the live gameplay. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.